Honored guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to, on behalf of the Philippine Consulate General and on behalf of our main guest tonight, I'd like to thank you all for coming this evening to allow us to meet our main representative from the Philippines. It is my honor and privilege to present to you the Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Philippines to the United States of America, His Excellency Jose Luis.
Thank you very much, Consul General Marcian Pinor Jr. for that very warm and generous introduction. Distinguished government officials, members of the American, Filipino-American, and Filipino communities, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you. As you may be aware, H.R. 3039, or Save Our Industries Act, was introduced in June 25, 2009 by Congressman Jim McDermott and Congressman Brian Bilbray to help revitalize the United States textile and Philippine apparel industries. Estimates from industry groups such as the American Apparel and Footwear Association and the Confederation of Garment Exporters of the Philippines, or CONGEP, indicate that the legislation will support jobs not only in the Philippine apparel sector, but in the U.S. textile sector as well. U.S. fabric exports to the Philippines are currently small, about $11 million in 2010, and very little of that being apparel fabrics. SAVE Act would provide strong incentives for Philippine apparel manufacturers to use U.S. fabrics. SAVE Act has the potential to create demand in the Philippines for hundreds of millions of additional U.S. fabric exports, which could in turn sustain thousands of U.S. jobs over the length of the program. A reasonable forecast suggests that during the duration of SAVE Act, demand in the Philippines for U.S. fabrics would grow to some $500 million, supporting about 2,000 additional direct jobs in the U.S. textile mill sector, which currently provides about 60,000 jobs. Built on our two countries' long-standing technical, economic ties, and friendly relations, the SAVE Act will represent the first significant Philippine-U.S. bilateral trade enhancement and cooperative initiative in decades. It is a win-win legislation worthy of the support of the Filipino-American community, wishing to come to the aid of both its native and adopted countries. As the Philippine government, through our Foreign Service posts in the United States and the Philippine-American community, will work together on the important bill, I hope you will support it and help ensure its enactment. Allow me to acknowledge our friends from the Filipino community and the U.S. industry who have been with us in last year's campaign and have signified continuing support until we achieve the passage of SAVE Act. NetSuite Inc., a Silicon Valley company that gave a 2010 Special Grant Award to help the Philippine government through the Philippine Trade and Investment Center to communicate clearly with millions of Filipino Americans on trade issues that can benefit both our countries. The grant, worth about $270,000 of software and tremendous volunteer time from NetSuite's Filipino knowledge workers in Manila and Toronto, provides us with the technology backbone for our website, saveourindustries.org. That's one word. And social media network like Facebook, Twitter, and discussion blogs. Let us acknowledge NetSuite Inc. executives and IT professionals here tonight, led by James Dantal. I don't know whether Ms. Dantal is around. And David Gilhoff. Please give them a big hand. Volunteers from the youth group brought renewed vigor to bring the grassroots campaign to more specific and reachable targets towards the end of 2010. While HB 3039 and SB 3170 did not pass last year, their effort gained us enough traction to be able to restart our campaign in 2011, knowing that we have more supporters in the U.S. Congress. We expect the bill to be refiled soon by Senator Daniel Inouye, and hopefully another Republican co-sponsor. So please give a hand to our young friends, Al Perez, Genevieve Jopanda, Levin C., Russell Bong Vergara, John Juan, and Grace Esteban. Thank you to all our youth volunteers. I invite all of you to visit the SAVE Act website at saveourindustries.act.org, which has been retrofitted to serve as an online portal for the SAVE Act campaign. It acts as a US-wide bulletin board on campaign activities being conducted at the local Philam community level, and as a web place where visitors can instantaneously post emails to seek support for the SAVE Act from respective U.S. legislators. We urge our communities to utilize the SAVE Act website and its Facebook and Twitter interfaces, for in doing so, we can dramatically extend our reach to as many of our Philam kababayans as possible. Thank you very much to all of you for your presence this evening, and I look forward to getting to know you even more in the years ahead. Marami pong salamat.